Alright, everybody, welcome on back. As promised, I am going to do a video on this new character. Just a quick one. I'm going to take you through the final boss fight for the first act, go over the build real quick, and that'll be it. So, this is the Oppressor. This is an Oathkeeper plus a Necromancer. So let's go over the build here. So I'm level 20. This is where things start to kick in really good. I am going for Acid and Vitality Poison. So as you see, I've got some Vitriolic Gallstones on here, giving me some really good auras. And then for Necromancer, I've got Reaping Strike, Necrotic Edge, just 1 point into each of these. I want to get some of the extra bonuses here, especially the attack damage to health. This one's just nice because it hits in a circle around me. The only reason I came here was Spectral Binding. So 1 point to this to trigger it. The Wrath is what we want. Look at all the negative resistances. So we're going to do physical res, or physical damage. We're going to do Poison, Acid, Vitality, some Aether. So this thing is great. It procs these hits. They hit all the enemies around you. It is fantastic. For the main guy, we're going to again hit all of the bonus items here, so we can have these proc as we're hitting. I'm doing the Aegis of Men here. This is going to be kind of my crowd clear. I converted this from fire to acid. Righteous Fervor is our main skill. Converted all of this to acid and vitality. And so we're working our way across here, trying to trigger all these. My end game is to get the Guardians of Empyrean, also Vitality Acid, with the minus res here, and get Path of the Three, so I can convert everything over and get the skill cooldown. And then extra stuff will go into things like Ascension, Clarity of Purpose, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll expand here, but I don't think so. So, let's go find the Warden and kill that fool. Alright. Yeah, this build is so far very fun. It's quick. It's got really good damage. Nobody is well equipped for all this poison vitality stuff. And as you see right now, my procs are hurting quite a bit. Ideally, when it comes to those proc skills, I'd like to get about 20% on each of them. That way they're activating pretty frequently, but without me putting too many points into them. Because, you're going to get, plus to overall skills for the class, and that's going to take care of some of the extra. And then at the end, you could kind of min-max a little bit. And you just see I've got one nice celestial attack. It's the little scorpion guy. But this procs a ton, and that just means we are constantly doing damage to our foes around us. It is fantastic for cleaning up. And then I like to do a YouTube short on this too. It's a lot of extra work to turn OBS around to make the short in real time, but I think I figured out a nice little format for those. So after I upload that, after this video, if y'all can like, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube stuff, that would help out tremendously. But as you see, these guys, even though they're poison, they are melting. And that's that ultimate dot damage, right? Like, these dudes have no chance. Just look at all the stuff I'm doing. So that Spectral Wrath, Spectral Binding skill is fantastic for crowd clearing. It just procs people. I still gotta do my level up. I'm not even sure what to do yet. My damage is so good, I don't feel like I need to make any changes. We'll do the level up before we hit the Warden here. Yeah, the shield throw skill, this Aegis of Men here is fun, and that also procs poison So everything I do to these guys is proccing a dot of some sort. Yeah, you're toast, lady. Don't even know why you're down here. And these melee builds, controller so much better. Having to click each time sucks. So this is much, much nicer. And you see this guy's going down. Yeah, the single target on this is really, really good. And I haven't put any of my points really into these skills yet. So most of this is just off of my weapon damage. Alright, so we're making our way this way. I think we're going to do that. And I would like some more damage. So for this one, we can look at damage per second. I'm actually looking at my Righteous Fervor damage just to make sure I'm moving that in the right direction. And so everything is going into acid as much as possible, and then poison is our dot. And then what I'll end up doing here is dumping into here so I can get more targets on the shield. But as you see, I really haven't leveled any of this stuff up. You know, everything is kind of spread out. Once we get to the end of the map here, I can start dumping points and making this build really strong. Alright, let's go, baby. Warden Krieg, the ultimate pedophile. That's too loud. Holy cow. There we go. Look at this loser. Eat my poison. Oh, if you notice, the camera is angled in quite a bit. I like having the close-up camera angle on melee. Kind of makes things feel a little bit, a little less isometric and more in your face. And you can see the dude a little bit more, which is kind of cool. And you see, sustainability so far is pretty good. I do have a component that gives me a 5% damage into health. And just like that, we slayed the Warden. So I'd say the build is going very well so far. And yeah, we'll wrap it up there. And I'll probably do another video on this, level 30 or 40, if there's any major changes. But just wanted to give you guys a preview of what this looks like. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.